Hey, hello everyone, welcome to 30 CAGR YouTube channel. My name is Raj. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about one very important topic that's pretty close to my heart. That's nothing but drawdown. And remember, drawdown is one concept that can completely change your trading journey. Okay, a trader can become profitable if he can master the concept of drawdown, right? So this is like at the peak. Okay, the most important topic that one should understand and master. So in this video we are going to discuss about drawdown, how to handle it, how I handle the drawdown when I'm in losses, or what we should do to not probably have too much of drawdown. So these are very important things that you should know as a trader. So we will discuss all these things in the video. But before that, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, you know what to do. Just subscribe and hit on bell icon. Okay. All right. So before we begin, of course, if anybody wants algo tools, go to bluechipalgos.com for algo tools or indicators, trading view indicators, or custom algo development. Whatever is your requirement, we are always there. So you can reach out there, or you can also contact us. We'll put the number in the description. Okay, so first let's get to the basics for 1-2 minutes. Okay, what is a drawdown? Very simply put, let's say you start at you're trading at 1 lakh, and it went to 1.5 lakh, pretty good, and then it came to 1.35 lakh. So whatever dip you have, okay, that is compared against the peak. Please note, it is compared against the peak. So here 15,000 compared with 1.5 lakh, which is 10%. So 10% is your drawdown. Very simple. Okay, no complex jargon, nothing. Very simple. Whatever loss that you have from the peak, that's called the drawdown. Okay, you can put it in the absolute numbers like 15k, or you can also tell that in terms of percentage, 10% drawdown, right? So a couple of things here. The first is drawdown is not measured in terms of time. Some people ask me, sir, is this drawdown for 1 month or 2 months or 1 year? So generally you have to understand that it can happen anytime after you started strategy. It can happen tomorrow, after 6 months, after 9 months, after 1 month. So this drawdown is called money drawdown. Okay, but there is also something called time drawdown. Okay, so let's say this is MDD, money drawdown, for example, and the second one is called time drawdown. Time drawdown means how many days it took to get into the drawdown, or how many days it takes to recover. Okay, it takes some time to get into the drawdown and then find have the bottom, and after that it also takes a lot of time to get out of the drawdown also. Okay, so all this is called time drawdown. Money drawdown is bad, but time drawdown is worse. It hits your psychology pretty badly. Okay, so you kind of uh, become so frustrated, and then you uh, think of even changing the strategy also, right? So that is exactly what we are going to discuss in this video. That's why I said mastering this 10 minutes or 20 minutes video can save at least 5 to 10 years of trading mistake, right? Why? Because I always say this even in my sessions also. First of all, there is nothing called psychology. People say that you need to master the psychology. Psychology is very important while trading. Yes, that is correct. But psychology is not a separate concept that you have to master. It is a subset of risk management. Okay, if your risk management is good, then you first of all don't even need to worry about the psychology. Okay, because your losses will be within the limit. Less losses only you get. When you get the profits, you get good profits. So all these things are under control. So obviously there is nothing to worry about your trading psychology. Now this risk management again kind of has an important component called DD. So if your drawdowns are less, and if you know how to control the drawdowns, then you can have a very good risk management system in place, and that will in turn help your psychology. So what is the key for all these things? Drawdown. That's why I said master the concept of drawdown, how to handle it, how to not really get into drawdowns as many times as possible, even if you go not to go too deep. These kinds of things you master, and then there is no going back. You will see a complete shift in your trading results. Okay. And another thing to importantly note is 75% of the times you will be in drawdowns only, even if you are a profitable trader. Everybody knows about my verified P&Ls and all that, right? But even I am always in the drawdowns only, because if you look at the equity curve, it never goes like this in a straight line. It always has these kinds of crusts and troughs, like tops and bottoms. So many times you have these drawdowns. Okay, 60, 65, 70% of the times. That is not the problem. Okay, but how quickly you are getting out, that's important. So don't think that I am in the drawdown, I will shift the system, I will go into another system. Every trader, even the greatest traders in the world, most of the times they are in drawdowns only, but still they get into the profits because of the patience and calm and coolness that they maintain when they are in the drawdown phase. That's very, very, very important to understand, right? All right, so let's get into the topic now. We know what is a drawdown, and one thing you need to understand here is drawdown is not directly related to the capital. Earlier we discussed that 1 lakh is the capital, 1.5 lakh is where you went, and then it went to 1.35 lakh from there. So 15,000 is compared against what? Against the peak. Here capital is not in the picture directly, but indirectly it helps us a lot. How? How? Because let's say you have 15,000 drawdown. Now 15,000 against 1 lakh seems a little big, 15%. Okay, like if you have 1 lakh in your hand and if you are like probably you lost 15,000 rupees, then it seems like big amount, and then that's where you start doing mistakes, right? All sorts of mistakes, jumping the system, doing adjustments, unnecessary adjustments, you get panic and do all sorts of things. However, just imagine that instead of 1 lakh, my capital is 3 lakhs. Now 15k on 3 lakhs is just 5%. 5% is something that I can handle easily compared to 15%. Now this is the point where I don't really think about all sorts of nonsense like changing my systems or doing all sorts of mistakes. Okay, so point I'm trying to tell you here is capital plays a crucial role, even though it's not directly related to the drawdown percentage. Okay, so very, very important that you have enough capital. Some people, what they do is just because my strategy requires 50,000 with hedges and all, I will have 50,000 for one lot or one set. This is very, very wrong, absolutely wrong. This is okay. You need to decide your capital based on the drawdowns, right? So what it will do is it will give you enough time to think and react towards the market situations. So how do you decide the capital going forward? You have to decide capital based on the drawdowns. Do a back testing thoroughly for discretionary or automated, it doesn't matter. After doing it, you will get the number. Based on that, you need to see how much capital you need. Some people say that, Raj, but this will also reduce the ROI, right? Return on investment. Sure, let it be. So this is again another mistake that people do. What people do is when they are back testing any system, they always focus on the overall profit. This is absolutely wrong. I should first go towards max drawdowns. Okay, how much is the max drawdown? That is where your first focus should be. If anyone is doing the other way, then there is very high possibility that you will blow out your account one day, or you will never be in profit. Okay, you should always, always, always think about drawdowns while backtesting. Afterwards you can think about profit. Actually, I have a couple of systems to explain this scenario better. This is the first system, for example. This needs a capital of around 2.25 lakh. Okay, which means you are getting how much return here? You are getting around 100% return, right? And the drawdown is 15,000, which is around 7 to 8%, right? And we all know that when you really start trading, practically you will have into 2x. right? At least you need to consider 2x of what you see in the backtested results, because these results always look like very fancy and glossy, but obviously you cannot reproduce these results. So 7 to 8% into 2x is 15%. I am pretty sure that 99% of the traders cannot handle 15% drawdowns. They say that it's very easy to say that, no, I will handle, I get 100% result. But I have seen almost 500-600 traders in my lifetime. I worked very closely. None of them, okay, maybe I can count a few people, on my fingertips, but most of them cannot handle a system if it is in more than like 10% drawdown, right? So this is system number or strategy number 1. Now we have another strategy, and the capital required for this is 3 lakhs. So on 3 lakhs, 1,80,000 is 60%. So right away, the profits are 40% lesser compared to the first strategy. Many people drop this strategy here only. They say that no, I have 40% lesser return. I don't want this strategy. I want 100 returns. I want 200%, 300% returns, right? Look at the drawdown. The drawdown here is a mere 3%. On 3 lakh capital, 9,000 is 3%. Even if you do 2x, that is 6%. Now, handling 50%, even for me after 17 years of experience, is really difficult. But handling 6% is okay, because I know I'll come back. Slowly, I'll come back, right? I don't want to go deep into the drawdowns in the first case. See, anyways, even if I choose the other system, 100% return, I will stop it in the middle. I cannot go till the end. So instead of that, at least if I have this, I will go till the end and get 60%. Right? So all I'm saying is, when you backtest, make sure that you always focus on this losses, okay? These parameters where, your loss is focused on, like max drawdowns or max loss or consecutive MDD recovery days or max losing streak. These are the things you need to focus on, not this profit win rate. No, these are not the things that are going to help you in trading, right? So this is very, very important. And I think what we will do is we will cut the part here. Okay, there are like a few other things that I want to add, but the video becomes very lengthy, so let's stop it here as part 1. In part 2, I will explain the rest of the things, like even after doing all this, if you get into the drawdown, how to come back. Okay, and all these things we will do in part 2. So until then, thank you so much. As I said, in case if you want to have algo tools, just go to bluechipalgos.com or contact us. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.